Well, good morning, everybody. It was nice and chilly again today. I think it got down to 32 or 34 this morning, so a little bit colder than what they were originally calling for. But again, it feels great. It's beautiful weather. It's supposed to be all the way up to the 80s end of the week, so welcome to Florida. So I want to go ahead and get some of this work done before it gets hot. So what I'm going to do today is go out there and get all the firewood out the trail and all those mulch piles that I made in the last video, get all that hauled up to the wood rack because I'm going to start building that wood rack tomorrow. So after I get doing some chores today, I'm probably going to run to town, buy all that lumber and tin, etc. So our next coming up videos will be me building that wood rack. So I want to go ahead and get all my wood, everything there. So as soon as the wood rack's done, we're going to fire up the log splitter, start splitting some wood, see how many racks are left available. Then we'll go out and start cutting firewood. So gonna be a lot of firewood cutting coming up. The other thing that I need to do, I might do a tad little bit of dirt work on the trail today, you know, just to, while I have the bucket on the tractor to smooth out some transitions. But in the upcoming video too, everybody kind of seemed to like the last video where I was doing some box blading. I'm going to start hauling a lot more dirt out there and really smoothing the trail up some. So that'll also be coming up, a little more dirt work with John Deere there. So thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Let's get started. Don't worry, I won't be shoveling and raking chips much longer. I have an idea I'll tell you about in a little bit. All right, well, I'd say we had a pretty productive morning. As you can see, my greenwood pile is growing. This is just all wood from off the trail there that I had to cut out of the way. Some desirable wood, some not so desirable. You know, I've got cherry and oak in there, which is great, but then quite a few pieces of sweet gum. So I'll burn this personally next year. This wouldn't be something I would sell. So coming over to the chip pile, you can see that it's got quite a bit larger. And like I've mentioned in a lot of other episodes, I expected to get many, many times bigger than this, just because I still have a tremendous amount of tree clearing to do and limb clearing around the property, especially once I start on my pasture fence. Now, I told you out in the woods whenever I was raking and scooping chips that I was going to let you know something. I had a subscriber who's also a YouTube creator. His channel's My Wild Coyote, and he just got him a chipper as well. And he seen one of my chipper videos and was like, "Hey, why aren't you blowing chips into something and carrying them back up there?" Well, I just haven't had anything, and I've been toying with the idea of building some sort of dump cart. Well, he said that he used his shipping crate for his chipper to blow chips into. Now, we have two completely different styles. Mine was just a metal frame with a cardboard box slid over it, wouldn't hold chips. But I got to toying with the idea of using that metal frame, that metal crate that this came into, and I think if I were to get some plywood, paint it and cover it, I could get quite a few year uses out of making my own dump cart. So I appreciate his thought and comment on that. I was going to use an old utility trailer that I have that dumps, maybe build some sides on it, but it's built out of pretty cheap materials, and I just don't think it'll hold up. So probably in one of the future episodes, I'm going to build me a dump cart that goes on the forks of my tractor that I can carry into the woods with me, blow chips directly into it, and haul them back up here. I know some people have mentioned, hey, set your bucket down out there, but realistically, I just don't have a whole lot of room to turn around the trail to set the bucket where I need to be. And if you watch the way this chipper just throws a string of chips, probably a quarter of them would make it in the bucket. So that just wouldn't work out. Now, a big dump cart with a back wall that'll catch and knock everyone down into it, that should work out great. So I will be building one of those in the future, because I'm going to have so much chipping to do. That'll save all that double handling of chips and me having to rake the last few or shovel them into the bucket. All right, I know this video is getting on long, but just going to let you know what's coming up in the next episode. I'm going to hook up to the flail mower because I have a lot of roots and nastiness out here, especially over there where I cleared the other day. There's roots and vines everywhere. So the flail does a great job of knocking all that down. Bring the bucket out, smooth this area down, as well as smooth that entire area that I cleared the other day. Also, I want to get up here and cut this limb down, trying to figure out how to do it safely. I do not want to be on a ladder with a chainsaw for obvious reasons. So I'll probably just get on the front of the bucket, chainsaw this down. It's not like if this limb falls and hits the tractor, it's going to knock the tractor over. So what I'm doing is getting all this cleared up in preparation for the woodshed build that I've been talking about for the last couple weeks. So I'm probably going to run to town here this afternoon or first thing in the morning after I get off of work and pick up all the materials for the wood rack, because maybe not the next episode, but the episode after, it's time to start building this thing. Then I can go out and start doing more firewood, split what I currently have, and have a nice neat place to stack it. So that's what's coming up. A lot more projects around the place that I'm going to try to rush and knock out over the next many weeks while it's still winter and going into spring. Because once it gets blistering hot here in Florida, I have no desire to be out there doing some of the stuff that I'm doing right now. So I'm going to keep pumping out the videos. I appreciate y'all coming along for the journey. Thanks for the comments. Thanks to all the new subscribers. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.